go. If you're here, that means you're studying for your CSEC examinations and you need all the practice you can get. Welcome to Past Papers 101 with Miss Edwards. Today we'll be looking at the 2019 May-June Human and Social Biology Paper 1. So let's get straight into this paper. You know it consists of 60 multiple choice questions. You only have like an hour and 15 minutes to do the entire paper. So on average, you need to give each question roughly a minute and then 15 minutes for extra time to look over to make sure that you have all your answers done correctly. So we're gonna get through this paper and see if we can get it done way before 1 hour's time. So let's go. Let's look at the first question. Question 1. Plants obtain nitrates A. Directly from nitrogen gas. B. By the process of photosynthesis. C. When nitrates diffuse into the stomata. Or by D. Absorbing nitrates. Question 2. Which of the following is an example of a terrestrial food chain? Remember, terrestrial means land. Is it A. Seaweed, fish, seagull. B. Pondweed, tadpole, fish. C. A plant, grasshopper, bird. Or D. Pondweed, tadpole, duck. The answer is C. Plant, grasshopper, bird. Question 3. In which of the following structures does photosynthesis occur? Is it A. Ribosomes, B. Golgi bodies, C. Chloroplasts, or D. Mitochondria? If you answered C. Chloroplasts, you are correct. Question 4. Item 4 refers to the following diagrams, which shows a red blood cell before and after being placed in a concentrated salt solution for 1 hour. Before 1 hour and after 1 hour. The change in the red blood cell shown in 2 or item the image 2 occurs because water A. enters the cell by osmosis, B. leaves the cell by osmosis, C. leaves the cell by diffusion, or D. enters the cell by diffusion. And they're asking about this one. The answer is B. It leaves the cell by diffusion. Question 5. Item 5 refers to the following aquatic food chain: phytoplankton to zooplankton to fish to the water bird. The question asks, the producer in the food chain is the A. fish, B. water bird, C. zooplankton, or D. phytoplankton. If you said phytoplankton, you're correct. 6. To which of the following food groups do oats belong? Is oats A. fruits, B. staples, C. legumes, or D. vegetables? If you said staples, that's correct. Question 7. Which of the following statements is true about pepsin? A. It's secreted in pancreatic juice. B. It converts proteins to amino acids. C. It converts proteins to polypeptides. Or D. It functions best in alkaline conditions. The answer is B. Question 8. Which of the following vitamins can be produced by the skin as well as obtained from food? Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, or vitamin D? Vitamin D is the answer. Question 9. Item 9 refers to the following pie chart, which shows the proportions of food groups in a balanced meal. We have carbohydrates, fruits, protein, and fats. The question asks, a person diagnosed with diabetes mellitus should A. increase their fat intake, B. decrease their protein intake, C. decrease their carbohydrate intake, or D. increase their fruit and vegetable intake. The answer is C. decrease their carbohydrate intake. Remember, diabetes is when you have high blood sugar, so carbohydrates are broken down into simple sugar, so you want to reduce that. Question 10. Which of the following teeth aids in grinding food into smaller pieces? Is it A. incisors and premolars, B. molars and premolars, C, incisors and canines, or D, canines and molars? The answer is B, your molars and premolars. 11. Kwashiorkor is a deficiency disease caused by a lack of, is it A, fats, B, protein, C, glycogen, or D, carbohydrates? The answer is B, protein. Question 12. Which of the following represents the correct sequence of events in the formation of a dental cavity? Is it A? Well, the options are abscess, dentine decay, enamel decay, and then plaque formation. So what's the correct order these events would occur in the sequence of forming a dental cavity? The answer is D. We have plaque formation, then enamel decay, then dentine decay, then abscess. So the answer there is D. Question 13. Item 13 refers to the following diagram, which shows a part of the human digestive tract. And we have the diagram here. Question 13 asks, which organ is responsible for the digestion of protein only? And the answer here would be C. C is the answer for question 13. Question 14. The process of egestion is defined as the removal of A, toxic waste, B, non-toxic waste, C, metabolic waste, or D, undigested waste. And remember, it's asking about egestion, so undigested waste should come to your mind. D. Item 15 refers to the following table, which shows the functions of some structures of the respiratory system. Structure 1, 2, 3, and 4. Structure 1 functions to filters and warms the moistened air. Structure 2 prevents food from entering the trachea. Structure 3 provides air passages to each lung. And structure 4 produces sound with voice box or vocal cords. Now guys, there's a trick to answering such questions. Just look at the part that you know already and then see if it matches up in this answer. So the structures labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4 are. So here are the numbers and here are the possible parts that they ask you to match with each number based on the function given. Now the answer could only be C, and the reason is because the nasal passage is structure 1 as it filters, warms, and moistens air. Structure 2 is the epiglottis because it prevents food from entering the trachea. Structure 3 is the bronchus, provides air passage to each lung. And structure 4 is the larynx, which is also another name for the word, for the part, called the voice box. So C is your answer there. Question 16. Which of the following reagents is used to test for glucose? Is it A, iodine solution, B, copper sulfate, C, sodium hydroxide, or D, Benedict's solution? Now this is a tricky one, guys. If it asks for glucose, they're going to be asking you to use Benedict's solution. Iodine is used to test for starch. 17. To deliver mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, the following steps should be taken. 1. Press the head back with one hand and push jaw upward with the other. 2. Pinch the nose and seal your mouth with the casualty's mouth. 3. Give 4 quick blows into the casualty's mouth and repeat every 5 seconds. And 4. Place your casualty on the back. The correct order in which these steps should be taken is, and the answer there would be in the order given: 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and the answer would be A, because you must do all of these in the order they are in. Alright. Question 18. Which of the following is not a characteristic of gaseous exchange surfaces? A. Moist, B. Thin-walled, C. Small surface area, and D. Well supplied with gases. The answer is C. Small surface area. Question 19. Which of the following substances found in cigarette smoke is addictive? Is it A. Tar, B. Nicotine, C. Carbon dioxide, or D. Carbon monoxide? The answer is B. Nicotine. Item 20 refers to the following diagram of a cell. The diagram most likely represents A. Liver cell, B. Phagocyte, C. Lymphocyte, or D. Red blood cell. The answer would be B. A phagocyte. And the reason for this is the shape of the nucleus and also the shape of the cell. The phagocyte is going to swallow up the pathogen, so whether it be the bacteria or the virus, so it has this shape right here. A lymphocyte would have a more round shape with a round nucleus. Alright, item 21 refers to the following incomplete table which shows blood vessels and the organs they supply. So here's the table: blood vessels and the organs supplied. Blood vessel 1 supplies the lung. The hepatic artery supplies this organ unknown. This unknown blood vessel supplies the intestine, and then the renal artery is supplied by part 4, or the organ labeled 4. Now all you have to do is search the table, see which one you know. You know the lung, which should be the most easily remembered part, and then look in your table for the artery or the blood vessel that you know is familiar with the lung. So it says, which of the following correctly labels part 1, 2, 3, and 4? So let's look at part 1 because we know the lung. So part 1 could either be the iliac artery, B. the carotid artery, C. the pulmonary artery, or D. the mesenteric artery. And if you remember the respiratory system, you know when you hear pulmonary, it is referring to the lung. So just because the pulmonary artery is labeled as number 1 for the blood vessel, we know that the rest of them should line up. The hepatic artery supplies the liver, the mesenteric artery supplies the intestine, and then the renal artery supplies the kidney. So the answer there for 21 is C. 22. Which of the following best describes the function of a pacemaker in the heart? Is it A. to increase the heart rate, B. to decrease the heart rate, C. to regulate the heart rate, or D. prevents the heart from overworking? The answer is C. It regulates the heart rate. So if the heart is beating too fast or too slow, it helps it to beat at a normal rate. 23. High blood pressure most likely leads to A. cardiac problems, B. stomach ulcers, C. liver damage, or D. lung damage. The answer is A. cardiac problems. Question 24. Blood pressure is highest in the A. veins, B. arteries, C. arterioles, or D. capillaries. The answer is B. your arteries. 25. Which of the following diagrams represents the pelvic girdle? Is it A, B, C, or D? The pelvic girdle is B. Question 26. The function of the marrow in long bones is to A. store iron, B. reduce friction, C. make blood plasma, or D. make red blood cells. The answer is D. make red blood cells. Question 27. Muscle groups that oppose each other to produce the movement are described as A. synergistic, B. contracting, C. antagonistic, or D. counteracting. The answer is C. antagonistic. Item 28 and 29 Refer to the following simplified diagram of a kidney tubule. So this is the kidney tubule. The question says, in answering items 28 and 29, each labeled part may be used once, more than once, or not at all. Question 28 asks, which labeled part collects filtrate from the glomerulus? Now, for you to answer, you must know which part is the glomerulus, and it's this webbed structure here. And the part that collects filtrate from the glomerulus is B. So B collects it from right here. So the answer for 28 is B. And then it says, which part brings blood to the glomerulus? And as I said before, this is the part which is the glomerulus, and that part is A. So 28 is B, but 29 is A. Alright. 30. Which of the following joints allows movement in all direction? Is it A, knee, B, ankle, C, shoulder, elbow, or D, shoulder? The answer is D, the shoulder. Question 31. The part of the skin which acts as an insulating layer holding heat in the body is the A, subcutaneous fat, B, sebaceous gland, C, sweat gland, or D, the hair follicle? The answer is A, the subcutaneous fat. 32. Which of the following is an involuntary action? Is it A, eating, B, walking, C, breathing, or D, riding a bicycle? The answer is C, breathing. 33. Which of the following actions occurs to bring about accommodation in the eye? Is it A, tightening of suspensory ligaments through relaxation of the ciliary muscles, B, loosening of suspensory ligaments through relaxation of the ciliary muscles, C, tightening of suspensory ligaments with no change in the ciliary muscle, or D, loosening of suspensory ligaments with no change in the ciliary muscles? The answer is B. 34. Which of the following hormones is responsible for causing the liver to convert excess sugar to glycogen? Is it A, insulin, B, glucagon, C, adrenaline, or D, antidiuretic hormone? The answer is B, glucagon. 35. Which of the following statements is not true about the endocrine and nervous systems? A, they both respond to stimuli. B, they are both responsible for coordination and control of the body. C, they both have specialized cells for transmitting and receiving information. Or D, they both have the same response time for transmitting and receiving information. The answer is D. They do not have the same time frame. 36. Which of the following hormone plays a major role in the growth of humans? Is it A, insulin, B, glucagon, C, thyroxine, or D, adrenaline? The answer is C, thyroxine. Item 37 refers to the following diagram, which represents the front view of the male reproductive system. It says, which of the following correctly identifies the structure labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4? The answer is C. 1 is the sperm duct, 2 is the urethra, C is the prostate, and 4 is the seminal vesicle. Alright? Question 38. Which of the following is the correct sequence of activities that occurs when a person picks up a plate? The answer is D. First, there's touch receptors in the skin and eyes, keep the brain informed to coordinate action. Then 2, receptors detect the plate and an impulse is sent to the brain to make a decision. Then 3, impulses are sent down the gray matter to the brain through the spinal cord to the arm. And finally, the effector contracts or relaxes to pick up the plate. Question 39. Sexual reproduction is defined as A. Fusion of zygotes, B. Fusion of gametes, C. Fission of gametes, or D. Production of offspring by mitosis. The answer is B. Fusion of gametes. Production of offspring does not happen by mitosis. That's just there to throw you off. It happens by meiosis. Question 40. Which of the following methods of contraception functions by preventing sperm from entering the uterus? Is it A. Barrier, B. Natural, C. Surgical, D. Hormonal? The answer is A. Barrier. Question 41. Ovulation is the process by which A. A female becomes pregnant, B. A male and a female gamete fuse, C. An egg is implanted in the uterus, or D. A mature egg is released into the oviduct. The answer is obviously D. Item 42 refers to the following diagram, which shows a process occurring in humans. We have DNA replication, and at the end, two diploid cells are formed. The process illustrated above is A. Mitosis, B. Meiosis, C. Cell transport, or D. Cell transmutation. The answer is A. Mitosis. Remember, at the end of mitosis, you get two daughter cells. Item 43. Chromosomes are made up of protein and the answer is A. DNA. Item 44. Which of the following shows correct examples of genetic and environmental variation? The answer for 44 is B. Tongue rolling is genetic and height can be environmental, because you can have a different height based on your nutrition, your environment, etc. Item 45 refers to the following genetic cross, which shows the inheritance of blood groups in humans. Alleles A and B are codominant to each other and both are dominant to O. We have the parental genotypes, the gametes, fertilization occurring, and the F1 generation genotype. The question asks, which of the following offspring inherited the homozygous recessive allele? So they're asking which one has both the recessive alleles, and the answer is obviously N, because that child got both recessive alleles for O. So 45 is D. Question 46. SEMA has the following signs or symptoms: constriction of bronchial tubes, coughing and wheezing. She is most likely suffering from, the answer is asthma. The other options are malaria, typhoid, and tuberculosis, but the answer there is asthma. Question 47. Hypertension does not occur as a result of A. Obesity, B. Anemia, C. Arteriosclerosis, or D. High cholesterol levels. The answer there is B. Anemia. Item 48 and 49 refer to the following terms: A. Antibody, B. Antibiotic, C. Antitoxin, or D. Antiserum. In answering items 48 and 49, each term may be used once, more than once, or not at all. Which term refers to A. Protein produced by blood plasma cells derived from B lymphocytes? The answer there would be an antibody, A. And 49, substance released by the body to neutralize harmful chemicals produced by organisms. The answer there is also antibody. So both of those would be A for antibody. So both of them A. Question 50. Which of the following diseases causes severe diarrhea and abdominal pains? Is it A. Typhoid, B. Ringworm, C. Gonorrhea, or D. Tuberculosis? The answer there is A. Typhoid. Item 51 refers to the following diagram, which shows the stages in the life cycle of the mosquito. We have stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. The question asks, which of the following stages are found in or on water? Now, I know some persons are tempted to say 2 and 3 only, but you must remember that mosquitoes lay their eggs in water, so all 3 stages, so 2, 3, and 4 would be the answer, so that is D. Question 52. What type of immunity is acquired from the antibodies that are produced when a vaccine is administered? If they say antibody is what is in the vaccine, the type of immunity would be artificial passive, because your body is not going to make the antibodies, you're just getting them, so nothing is being done per se, so it's passive. 53. Beriberi is an example of a disease that is classified as A. Hereditary, B. Pathogenic, C. Sexually transmitted, or D. Nutritional deficiency. If you said nutritional deficiency, that is correct. 54. Which of the following gases is produced in a landfill site? Is it A. Ozone, B. Steam, C. Oxygen, or D. Methane? The answer there is D. Methane. 55. What is the effect of carbon monoxide on the human body? The answer there is A. It prevents oxygen uptake by blood. 56. Chlorine bleach can be added to drinking water to A. Improve the taste, B. Prepare it for filtration, C. Destroy microorganisms, or D. Remove unpleasant smells. The answer is C. Destroy microorganisms. 57. Which of the following substances contributes to the excessive growth of algae in waterways? The answers are nitrates and phosphates. B. Question 58. Which of the following are effects of releasing untreated sewage into rivers and lakes? The answer is D. All above. Increasing bacteria, decreasing oxygen, and death in fishes are all likely to occur, so the answer is D. Question 59. Which of the following is an example of a non-biodegradable pollutant? Is it A. Lead, B. Paper, C. Cotton, or D. Sewage? The answer is A. Lead. And the question 60, the last question. Contamination of water sources is detrimental to humans because of the spread of waterborne diseases such as A. Rabies, B. Cholera, C. Influenza, or D. Tuberculosis. The answer there is B. Cholera. And that is the end of the Human and Social Biology 2019 May-June paper 1. All the best in your exams, guys. Remember, with God all results can be distinctions. Remember to subscribe and share with your friends.